Lemon, lime, soda skies, lucky like a four-leaf clover. Strawberry, slice of life, singing with a sip of nectar. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Flying high, take the dive, blue waves across the ocean. Honey straight from the hive, live it up and go with the motion. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Springtime with you, summer with me, flowers in fields and little yellow bees. Watch as the time passes in a haze. Sweet honey nights, golden honey days. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day.
Yeah, hello? Am I heard? Am I speaking right now? It's been to tomorrow 2 months since I last streamed, so we're doing good. Let me get music going. I forgot to do music, so I think, hopefully, can you hear that? My OBS is broken, so I can't see the chat. I need to have Twitch open to see the chat, which is just brilliant. Hello, welcome in. I'm a little quiet. I'm a little quiet, or is the music a little quiet? I'm a little quiet. I've moved my microphone, though it has been in recordings since then, so I know. Let me just turn down the music volume a little bit. It is sort of bumping into my brain. We're in a pink world right now. Should I do a... So this is related to YouTube, so should I do a YouTube community post? Well, I'm fully in the zone to just do full raw. You just get to see the behind the scenes of me doing all the scuffed things. Yeah, I've got 3 monitors now, so if I'm looking over here and my model dies, it's because the camera isn't calibrated for me to face that direction. Shows how little I've been streaming. I've been on the YouTube grind, and more so I've been on the TTRPG grind, which has been absolutely lovely. Let me open it. Hello, Mizo. Hello, Haran Shroom. How's it going? Okay. If I don't touch OBS, I should just be fine to have chat open there. Today we're going to be doing a perspective build. This week's video is on perspective art, which the Discord has been up to. You can do !Discord if you want to join that. I assume most people are already in it, but yeah. So I've been analyzing all of the incredible builds people have been doing. Hello, Izza. Oh my god, long time no see. I've been. Oh, I need to set this to be no time changing. It's been so long since I live streamed anything. I've just been making videos. I'm a fraud when it comes to streaming. You're building too? Nice. I'm just gonna chill build today. We're gonna be making my face, by the way. I forgot to say that. We're making my face as a perspective thing for two reasons. I'll be very upfront with this. One is that it could be a potential thumbnail. Like, I'm just picking based on that. I don't have a particular thumbnail in mind yet, so we're just gonna be doing that. And also, I want to have built something in one of my building videos instead of just analyzing everyone who's made stuff in the Discord. I feel like I need to have something myself. Let me turn the music back up a little bit. I do want to stream. I say this every time I go live. It's nice to be live. I forgot all about how to live stream. I do want to stream a little bit more. I'm still more YouTube than Twitch. I've always been, really, but I had my fun 6 months of just streaming, which was fun. You can't grow on Twitch without other content. Speaking of which, I'm going to be hopefully doing shorts stuff with like the TikToks and stuff regularly soon. What am I doing here? I need time. Do daylight cycle. There we go. Yeah. So let me get my picture of my face up. Oh, there's an advertisement covering it. I'm using NameMC just to look at what my face looks like regularly. Do I have to reload the page to see it? There we go. Yeah, we're making my face. It's gonna be very fun. Apart from that, I don't know how long I'll stream for. If I actually end up doing this much quicker than I anticipate, I'll hop on Marvel Rivals because I've been playing so much of that as the regular. Apart from that, we're just here to build. We're going to be making it from this angle here and trying to make my face. I have no approach to this. I haven't done it before this time. Hang on. Is the game size weird? Game capture is a weird... Why does it say half of teleported? No, that's me. Game capture. Okay, let me lock myself. Where am I? There am I. Game capture. Yeah, what? Minecraft is a weird size. What the hell was I doing last time I streamed? There we go. We're all good. Yeah. We're just chilling for this one. All right, let me just outline. Let's just use a block that I know isn't part of my face, and I will use it as an outline of like distance. I just want it to be at a diagonal angle because I think that's a cool way of doing it. Taking inspiration from the ones that people have done in the Discord already. I think probably do it as this sort of ribbed pattern. How's this looking? Perfect. I think we're done. That's my face. Alright. So, I mean, I need to move it over a little bit. Oh, I need to start recording on the. I'm doing a time lapse. That's why I'm doing this. So, say hi to the time lapse. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a bit. I guess I can talk about just life stuff. I normally don't really get into life related things, but I will divulge, I guess, or indulge. So I've been doing a lot of TTRPG stuff. Found this incredible indie system called Orbital Blues that I've been writing up a massive thing for. Hello, Anonymous Foxy. Welcome. How you doing? So I've been writing that. It's basically Space Cowboys, so absolutely epic. Love it. Apart from that, been finishing up college stuff. I've done all my game development work. In fact, I can probably show off a. Oh, are we getting into? We're like 5 minutes into the stream. I'm gonna get into tangent. Okay, should I show off the essentially demo of the game that I've been working on for the last like 4 months in like a team? I've been like managing a team as like the head of this group, and we've been making this game. I could show it off. I don't see why not. Let me get this up. Let me get this working. I don't know if anyone here particularly. I don't know if how much of my old audience is still present now that I'm in the Minecraft game. But people like game development. Boy, do I have a game. I do have one. Alright, let me get it up and we'll see how it goes. There is one issue in the game that we're patching at the moment, so forgive it. But I'll do a quick game tour thing. Oh my god, that's loud. There we go. Sorry, I think the first frame it doesn't adjust the audio settings. Brilliant. Okay. I think we should be good. You can hear the audio. This is a world premiere, by the way. I haven't shown anyone this. There's like a creative showcase that we're bringing it to, and that will be the actual premiere. So I guess this is early access to it. Okay. Whoa, that is my file directory. What did I just show? Literally nothing. The power of having specifically a PC dedicated to streaming. Wow, even though you haven't streamed for 2 months. Wow. Oh my god, wait, everyone's coming in. Hello. Oh, Quack and Cass at once. Oh my goodness. Hello. I'm recording stuff for one of my videos right now, but I'm taking a tangent away to show the game I've been making for like 4 months. Let me show you guys. Okay, let's start up by not showing oh, it's because the folder is named the same thing as the game. There we go. Here we go. So, here we go. This is a real tangent. So basically, it's a it's like a roguelike dungeon crawler bullet hell sort of thing. But the whole point is that you can't see anything apart from with your bullets. So the light of your bullets is what helps guide the way. So you got like a flashlight, and you can shoot your bullets to be able to see through the darkness, and you have to light up these lamps to reveal the whole room. Ooh, and it's like this massive crypt, and you got to go get a key and to get out. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, I did all the pixel art assets, and I did the design and managed the team, so I was in charge of like allocating roles and jobs and stuff like that, making sure everything was on track as well as doing the art. So yeah, this has been 4 months of work on this. Absolutely incredible. I originally made a prototype with some people that I didn't know super well of this game in 2020. And it was very broken, and the developers that I was working on it with, I would just say, hey, can we get this mechanic in? And they were like, that's impossible to code, it just won't work. I handed it to the developers with that in mind, being like, hey, how possible is this? I've been told it's hard. They got it out in like 2 hours. Like all the mechanics that I was told were impossible to implement, they just did it in like 2 hours. The people I'm working with, absolutely incredible. Some of my best pals. They're great. Oh god, there's a lot of explosive barrels, and they can trigger other explosions. There is a glitch at the moment with the lights flickering a little bit, but yeah, cool video game. This is what I have been up to. For the most part, this is where my time away from streaming has been, as well of course the YouTube videos, which are pretty cool. I can open this chest to heal. Yeah, this is just like a demo of what we would want to make if it was a big thing. I just shot an explosive barrel while standing on it, so I died. That's golly gosh. Well, I can show off the other cool things. We've got a firework launcher, which means if I switch my weapon, I need full ammo to fire it because it does it all at once. But you can do that and absolutely annihilate with it. It just takes a while to reload all your bullets, so you got to be sparing with it. But it's cool. Love the art style. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was really, it really showed me how far I've come of like when I first tried to make this game and I couldn't make like this is an 8-directional character walking around. I wouldn't have been able to do that 5 years ago, and just from doing it as a hobby, I've learned. Oh look, here's the exit trapdoor, but we need the key to get into it, which is on the far side of the dungeon. So it's good that we came down here though, because now we can see where it is. Let me see if I can beat this. It is a very difficult game, we've discovered. It's the opening section that I'm in now, I think, introduces the mechanics very well, and then once you know all the mechanics, we sort of just throw them all at you, which is, you know, it's bullet hell, bullet hell. I do like how you have to swap between whether or not you are on flashlight mode or shooting, so that you sort of you're trading information for safety, which is something I really like in games where they make you give up your information. Alright. I can heal from that chest up there. Currently we've got an issue where some of the big slimes forget that they're able to die, which is, you know, something else. It's weird because some of them don't forget that they can die, but some of them, when you shoot them, it removes their behavior package that lets them die. So they do lose health, they just don't know how to disappear once they've lost all their health. It's like all of them are identical, so we don't know how to recreate it. It's the beauty of programming. Oh look, you guys can see a little guy here. There's a mimic. Some of the chests are little hidden guys that throw treasure at you. Alright, let me. I've just got an army of the big ones that I can't kill following me, so hopefully I can get past them on the way back. And then we'll go back to Minecraft. We titled the game Light 'em Up because you gotta light up all of the area, and it's like, gotta blow them all up, light them up. I'm so clever with names. So that chest there gives you the key. We're going to add a little indicator to show that. But just for the demo, we want it to be random, but just for the demo, we were like, let's just have it as one fixed place so that we can bug test it properly. There's the mimic at the corner, having fun. Oh, it's chasing me. Alright. Let's scram doodle back. Oh, big guy. Is there a chest in this room, or have I already looted it? Okay, there is one. Okay. Good. Yeah, the firework is definitely not recommended for a starting thing. I'm only using it because I've played enough of this game. It's fun when like you design a game and you're like, this will probably be fun, and then once it's the finished product and everything's come together, you're like, I can't put the game down. It's actually really fun. This is like this I feel like has potential as a gameplay loop. So I'm very proud of it. Alright, let's head down. I think we win, which is a rarity. It's a difficult game to beat. Yeah, here we go. Way! And the game is done. There's also a shotgun, but I won't show that. Yeah, alright. That's what I've been up to. I realise I'm really bright on the stream. Let me change my... I think it's a... Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. I think it's a thing on VTube Studio where I have... This needs to be at... Oop, not that one. Oop, not that one. Oop, not that one. Oh, wait, no, it was the first one. Okay. There we go. Is that working? And then I do that. And then I do that. And then I do that. Way, we're back. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys were a fan. I've been working on it for a while, so I'm glad. Oh, God, that's loud. There we go. Yeah. So that's Light 'em Up. Yeah, thanks for showing us. Well, I'm happy to show off all that stuff. Yeah, I've just been making a ton of stuff. That's where I've been. I'm sorry for leaving you. I've been making things. What the hell? There's a wandering trader in... Okay, fine. I'm surprised that works. I have not touched anything. Like, half of OBS is broken because I haven't opened it in ages to stream. I'm surprised the sound effect donos work. I'm really bright. Can I turn off the... I might turn off the lighting because this is just a really bright world to be doing that in. Off. Gah. Does that look good or does that look bad? Oh no, I'm still glowing. Okay, let me turn down the brightness. Here we go. Does that help? If I do that and like really darken me, I think that works better. Now I'm like evening lit. Oh, now I'm all pink. That's funny. Okay, I like that. Thank you for the door knock scare. Okay. Yeah. Give it like, I would say another week or so, and then I can get back into like streaming on a semi-regular basis. By semi-regular, I mean like whenever I am doing something that can be streamed, I'll probably stream it. I'm not in a position at the moment where I'll like go out of my way to specifically have a stream day sort of thing. But maybe I have been thinking about doing editing streams, but I just don't know how I do it because it's a lot of me just re-listening to audio clips, which isn't fun to commentate. All right, let's count out this as an actual face. How about that? Let's get some of the white terracotta, and like if I build this up as what? Let me tab over and see what I'm building here. So I'm doing my face for people that aren't here. I'm making a video on perspective art, and I need to do perspective of my face. So if I do like, if I get like cherry, because I've got little blush on my cheeks. So if I do that like out here, what does this look like? If I have just like some massive blocks here. I guess that's too low. But if I do it like here. The point is to just like break it up enough where it'll do like a cool wow when it all pulls apart. I think that works. I think maybe extend it a little bit. Yeah, and then maybe bring this part down by one. There we go. Yeah, it's exam season at the moment. Is anyone doing exams? I am almost at the... I had very few exams because I do mainly coursework based things because I'm cool like that. But I did do one. I've got one more next week, so I only had two, and it's should be fine. Should be good. All right. Is this working? I feel like the face needs to be wider if I'm doing it like that. There isn't enough space in between the cheeks. I have got things in the works. There's a thing that I got for streaming, which has been done since March. And I originally got it in December. And I'm hoping I'll probably do it as I want to do a big stream that celebrates sort of like the original debut stream that I did in July. And go rewatch that and then like showcase some new stuff. But I'm very excited about that. Okay, I think this is starting to work out well. Might bring this down by one. And then the same with this. we go. In fact, I can remove these parts because they don't get seen. There we go. How about we do this top section is like completely separated from the rest of it. Well, my eyes are here, I guess. So I guess I'll do like the window into my eye. Because I've got massive, massive peepers. There we go. And then I also have like the shine. I have like a little white bit, so I might do glass panes and try and get this little bit on my schnoz done. Probably like actually this. Oh no, that's too dark. Maybe it is birch. Maybe I was right. Yeah. And that works. And then we just have like this bit. I just don't think that's the right block. I don't think birch really fits the bill. I don't think there is a tone that really matches that part. Maybe sandstone? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Doing it on an angle for the challenge or a particular reason? Mainly for just the challenge of like it'll look cool, but also because I think that it might look it might be easier to capture an image of it being sort of separated if I wanted to use it for like a thumbnail or something, which is gotta think about what the potential thumbnails for this are going to be, because I've got some great artwork. I just gotta know which ones I can fit into the tiny canvas that you get for a thumbnail. Is there any block that does fit better for this? Because I'm trying to do the shine of my nose, but nothing is nose enough. Maybe this needs to be pink as well. It's just gonna be a lot of experimenting. Wow. No, if I do white and then have pink behind it though, if I just do the cherry again, that might work. Yeah, I think that works a lot better. Alright. Welcome in, Faint Peaks. How's it going? Alright, let's see here. I think maybe the granite. There's a bit where like my fringe starts covering. Or actually, if I do this bit further back, because there's a technique I saw one of the people who've submitted for this do, where they actually use this as like a shadow. They use the shadow of a different section to sort of add to the shading of it, which I think looks really cool. Okay, my hair color sort of starts off as a stripped jungle wood, actually, like in the toppermost sections. Oh, ad break, I forgot about that. Haven't been streaming enough. Oh, it goes blue though, not like the pink. Maybe I do use cherry here then. Because that would sort of make a purple. How strange. I'm realizing that a lot of my face facial colors aren't in the game. Like, there aren't enough colors to sustain me. Can't really get the perfect me. Because I think this is going to be too vibrant. Potentially. All my hair is like that. The colors, they do not befit me. Maybe... Okay, yeah, actually, I prefer that. If this side is like that and this side is like this, I think that works. Alright, I want to do the eyes far away. I want to do them as, like, super detailed but in the distance sort of things. I think that'll look cool. Let me remove all of this. Combine glass at different levels to help get in the right colours. Yeah, that's another shout. I think I'll do that for the eyes, because the eyes there definitely isn't a purple that fits my eyes. I had that as a problem in the Cyberpunk build. Yeah. Alright, let's figure out where these eyeballs are going then. Let's do it in a colour we're definitely not going to use for it. Like red. Do it like here. So block. Glass. Alright. So I have sort of like 3 tiers to my eyes. And then I think the yellow also needs to be one forward. Over this. Let's just mark out the actual size of the eyes. I've got a free cam on, so I can just do this. Okay, it's gonna be way more to the right then than it is currently. Let's do it all the way this way. Boom, 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 boom. I assume it will also be much higher because we're looking at it from below. So when we look up from this perspective, yeah. What is it from different FOVs? Okay, that's fine. I haven't done it far enough away for it to really be affected by FOVs by that much. 1 block down, I think, as well. Alright. There we go. And then just keep this going for a little while. This will be our furthest back one, because then we have the full range done. Oh yeah, I think that is it. And then we'll do the whites closer, I think. So, does that reach the height level that I want though? How high do I want it? Probably about as tall as that bit, so about double this. I don't have world edit, so I'll just build it up. Bow, 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 bow. Tell me if the block placing noises are a bit too loud, because I know that's currently over the music. What's the build going to be? It's going to be of my beautiful face. Currently we're doing the eyes, but you can hopefully see, if I replace the red with blue, you can hopefully see what I'm going for here. Yeah, we're just doing my beautiful looks at the moment. Bow, 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 bow. Alright. I've really seen the difference. It's funny because it's the difference between how I talk in my videos and how I talk on stream is so dramatically different. Because on my videos I'm talking about like high art and like it's scripted and I'm using sophisticated vocabulary, and here I'm like ba 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 ba, placing the blocks. You know, it's a tonal difference. I think it's fine though. Okay, so if I do zoom in the FOV, oh yeah, this, okay, it is affected a little bit by, hang on. I'll adjust the angle later. Yeah, alright. We'll move it down a little bit. Boom. Sounds fine. Nice. Good to know. Right. Yeah, we'll start layering this out because I want to do each of the different colors in the eye as different layers, and then we'll do the whites of the eyes closer to the build as a whole. Because if it's one uniform color, then we don't need as much detail in it, so it doesn't need to be as distant. I think we'll be fine. Alright. That was actually a little bit too far. Get rid of one. Alright. I think we'll be fine, yeah. How much faster this would be with the Axiom? Hey, I don't know how to use Axiom. I've tried it before. I just accidentally replaced the entirety of a plains biome with chains, so I don't think I should be trusted with it at the moment. It'd be cool to have the whites of the eyes actually really close to the camera. I like that as an idea. Let me try that out. So my eyes do have a tiny bit of shading where they go a bit lighter. I wonder if ice will do that. If we do ice and then have glass panes in front of it. Yeah, I would just use World Edit. I'm familiar enough with World Edit to be able to do that. That's way too far. I guess just here. How does that fit? Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's line that up. Brilliant. Alright, let's see if I can get the ice maybe like here. Oh, I don't know because the angle is going to be very hard to do like a half of it here. I think that would be fine if I just did like this. Surely that works. It's a bit more blue that way. Just add it like that. Maybe? I don't know, I think it goes too far on the red right now. It needs like maybe like packed ice so that you can't actually see through it. Yeah, and then if I added like the white here, there we go. I think we're approaching something that looks good. Look, it's my face coming together very, very slowly. This actually does need to be higher, I think, just by a little bit, because I do have the lashes there, though, so those do take up quite a bit. Okay, let's do the different colors here, because this is going to be all glasswork stuff. So we're going to start off, I think amethyst is the closest, so we'll have that as the backing block. Oh god, I've got to test my streamer know-how of how to get rid of certain comments I've forgotten. Just a part of the test. Close pop out. Here we go. Let me go back to stream mode, and then it is oh, the ban button. There we go. See, I'm a professional. I know how to do this. I've done this many a time. How do I pop out the chat again? Oh no. Okay, there we go. The chat has been popped out. Consider yourself popped out, chat. My humble viewers. All right. Yeah, I'll just replace with this. Actually, there is a /fill replace command, but on a diagonal, it's gonna be annoying to do. It's fine. Just slow burn stream. replacing a bunch of amethyst blocks, you know. Yeah, that was someone. It's like a bot. At least I know how to do it now. Back in the day, the old mod settings were always hidden from me, so I had to just wait for my mods to do stuff, which they were on top of. But like, it's scary to be in the dark about it. All right. So I was just switching tabs to see where I'm at here. I think we can get to the darker stuff now. Which will be oh, there is actually 2 shades here in my eyeballs. So I think top one will be lapis, and then maybe just a purple wool, I think. There we go. Use polysection mode, but those are like too hard. All I know is what the peeps are doing at the moment, which I hope that doesn't get confused with this video. Is Axiom is really good for the like the what's it called, the object models, display entities, that's it. Really good for display entities at the moment, and that's sort of what the perspective builds let you do, is do that without having to use display entities, but of course it's only from one angle. Alright, let me add these up on the top layer, and then we'll do the glass. We can add a shimmer. Alright, what does that look like? I think that's working well. We do have this sort of top section here. It's more of a purple, actually. Is there a dark purple block in the game? Not really. There's obsidian, but I don't think that's obsidian. Oh, there's the cherry logs. Cherry logs would work. Discord ping. Hello. How's it going? I've been streaming for 40 minutes. Oh, you haven't missed much. I've just been building an eyeball. Showing off a video game I've been making, but apart from that, we're all up to date, I think. Oh god, I look angry. It's like big bushy eyebrow. I think if we do it thinner, then I just look really angry. Well, it sort of raises on one side. What am I doing today? I am doing well. I am currently doing my face as a perspective art for video. Okay, if I lower that, maybe that will look better. Yeah, doing well. Trying to get stuff done by Saturday would be good. Yeah, it's sort of a scary pressure that I found myself with is that in the YouTube statistics, it does say how most of my audience is around at like 4 PM on a Saturday, so that's when I try and get the videos out. But it does mean that there's a little bit of a rush on the Saturday of like, oh, am I going to be able to get it out in time? I hopefully aim for 4 PM, so it just means that that's what I'm spending my Saturday mornings doing now, is making sure my edit is up to scratch. Okay, that bit's covered up by the hair anyway, so maybe we do that like around this way. Uni dates, yeah. It's like you gotta really lock in for the final like I do my best work in the final 6 hours before a deadline. If I remove that one. Oh yeah, that looks good. Maybe remove that as well. Oh, weather. Clear. Game rule. Do toggle... Oh, toggle downfall isn't even a thing anymore. Do weather cycle false. Alright. I think that's going good. Where's the hole in it? Because that's there. Okay. Let me add a little thing. Yeah, the old toggle downfall. You will be missed. Boom, boom, boom. It's cool trivia to know the old commands. I think that's fun. All right, let's do some glass. Let's do magenta glass. Oh, glass panes is better. And then the blues. If I just do like strips up it, actually, this might break it up in a cool way because we got like this sort of shift in tone. I've got daylight cycle off. Yeah, I do. Did that one at the start because I did forget. This is a brand new world, so I just booted it up right before the stream. I haven't even got mob spawning off. I've just got it on peaceful mode, so there's no slimes. But that's where a wandering trader showed up. It'll be a fun thing to catch midway through the time lapse. You can see that and be like, I was there when the wandering trader showed up. Let's switch this down. Actually, the purple really does not make a difference. I'm just gonna go blue immediately. Yeah, just want to blend it together really. I think that this will add to the sort of like sparkly, twinkly effect of the eye. God, look at my model. Whenever I go close to the thing, because I've got the color shader on, everything goes dark. Welcome to my Neotopia. Boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, boom. There's a server that I've been invited to that will start up in a few weeks' time that I'm going to be making some videos on. So I could also stream that occasionally if I wanted to do the more survival-esque grindy stuff on stream and then the actual building. Oh, that does look good. I think that works quite well. Maybe I just need to like extend this a bit so that it sort of fits into the camera. Maybe if I do it over here, if I do like 2 blocks, that might work. I just want to have the actual face keep the eyeball in it. I hate when my eyeball slips out of my face like this. It's really embarrassing. I hate that happened on stream. Alright. I wanted to do a perspective thing, but didn't end up doing it. They are really hard. I am amazed by what people manage to do because of. I mean, right now I'm struggling through it because, and some people did like 4 of them, like all of them done, and it's like wow. I only expected people to do like 1 or 2. But just some people nailed it. It's crazy. If I grab one of these and just use that there. Alright, I think that works. Got a very wide face at the moment because I don't have the top section. Maybe I had some like, I need something down here because my mouth looks very, very gone at the moment. I'm thinking about, I don't like how this is pink. Maybe I do go back to the birch. It does sort of look sickly though, doesn't it? It's like sickly skin tone. Yeah, they take ages, but yeah, this is really fun. It's a really interesting way to think about the game. I might actually carry on this blue across here to help with the transition. And that's why I'm surprised that like if you look online, No one's doing this. There's like nothing on perspective art in Minecraft. So gotta hope that that people find an interest in it, because I think it's definitely very interesting. Stripped acacia for the nose. Acacia. Oh my goodness. Bold. I'm trying to. It's the little glint. Can you see the glint? The shader makes it hard. It's like a pale thing, but it's like a color that isn't in the game. So I'm trying to think of what works best for it. Maybe endstone. I think a lot of the white yellows do look really sickly though. Oh, that might be the closest so far. I don't know. I do think maybe, oh, not that one, but oak. Maybe oak just works. No, that's gonna be too dark. Yeah. I think maybe just around here though, I need to add sort of a outer bit that will go around where the cheeks are, just to sort of separate and add something to the background, or else it's just all this skin beige. See how this looks. Layered glass. I could do a cutaway in the face where the nose is, and that's like the furthest back thing. Does this look good, or does it look like I have gills? It's hard to tell when I only have one eye, you know, it doesn't look like a person. No, I think it was better before. Let me change that back. It's good to talk through the process, so this is the actual act of streaming is helping with this, I think. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. And of course the suggestions from the chat, very helpful as well. Exposed waxed copper. Does that help? Maybe. Consider like light direction on the face if a picture in transition color a little from the left to the right. Oh, like shading, yeah. That's too dark again. I don't know. Let me just focus on the eyes, and then it will look a little bit more normal because I'll have multiple eyes. Maybe I have to wrap this bit around as well. I think maybe one less. Yeah, and then I extend this up by one here. Okay. So that's one eye. Oh, this is gonna look weird no matter how I do it, I think. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. Light blocks. That is also a good shout. Actually, I forgot about those. Okay. Let's do the glint in my eye, because I have got like a yellow glint. If I just use the frog light, could I just have one block and it just be like here? That immediately makes it look like my eye. That actually works really, really well. Like, that's really good. And then this bit up here is like the darker tone of my hair, which I think is probably a granite or like a bricks, maybe. I'm just pulling ideas out. All these things can change. If I put it like probably like here. How's that gonna look? Yeah, that's good. And it sort of swoops here and then down along with the hair. Oh, where the eye is. There we go. That looks like my head. That looks like my eye. That does actually look like my eye. I really wish you could have colored lights as well. I want the bog lantern that I made. We need the bog light. What did I end up calling it? It was the bog lantern, right? Put lighting blocks behind the cheeks. Oh yeah, that one's darker than the rest. I'll go through with lighting blocks afterwards, I think. Go one at a time. Oh, this transition, I think that the middle section actually transitions really well when it's the blue glass in front of the amethyst. Here we go, look, now it's like the 3 sections. That works really well. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that is face right there. That is face material. Just other eyeball now. This is really bugging me. My schnoz. What do I put for my nose? Maybe light grey terracotta. Still too dark. What is lighter than the skin tone? This block, but still like a cream. Bone block, maybe? Yeah, I really think that the yellow bit of eye, like, really pulls it together. I think without it, it doesn't really work. But that really looks like that bit of my eye. Okay. That's so cool how that is so satisfying. How it just, like, immediately warps into my eye. That's so cool. Alright, we're doing well. Let's do the other back bit of eyeball over here then. So I imagine, will this one be closer or further away? Probably a little further away, just so I have more control, because on that side specifically, that edge of the face is going to be tight as to what counts as overlapping, and I think if I'm further away, then I basically have more pixel accuracy on it. You could go into that, like, block color world. Oh yes. I do think the next step for Minecraft color worlds is they need to have ones where you can pick tones based on overlays of glass panes, because then you can really get, like, concise with what you want to build out of to get, like, near perfect hues using different layers of glass. So you can, like, pick a width of painage to see what blocks are behind it and stuff if you want a certain color. That's the next stage. Eyeballs. Maybe we do this this yellow glint in my eye, we do it, like, further away, just so that we have, like, the cool contrast between one that's really close and one that's really far away. We could even have it, like, through this eye, so it's not in front of the eyeball bit, but behind it, and there's just, like, a hole. That could be cool. Yeah, I would go into the color world, but I'm currently playing in, like, a single instance on Modrinth, and I don't have it loaded up, so I'd have to go fetch it from files and stuff. I don't currently know where it is. Alright. I think this is coming along well. Sorry if my mouse is really clicky, by the way. I found that I've turned off all my noise cancelling stuff because it would normally cut out if I was being too loud or like laughing in my videos and stuff. So I just like turned it off. It's like it's fine. All right, let's do the whites of my eye. You're almost being put to sleep by the power of the peepers, the eyeballs. They're doing all of the keeping your eyes open work for you. Just staring. Alright, let's raise that one up by 1. Move this. Okay, that's too much eye. How do I decrease? I guess I move it back, don't I? Very cool. Cool to think about. All the ways you can do this. Yeah, because from that angle, suddenly there's a lot more, yeah, a lot more white of the eye. And then I can add the glass overlaid on this bit. There we go. Come on, place the thing. Very good. This is actually possibly too much there. Oh, but it's connecting to that bit. Maybe if I remove this. There we go. Add a bit here. Maybe remove that bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I don't really want to debug stick this. But I would need to like cover up that bit. Oh, actually, I think that covers up the blue. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's slightly off of doing that. If I move this back a bit, I could do it there, right? Yeah. There we go. That actually lines up very well. Let's move this whole bit back. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. That's going well. Now we'll just do this up a bit here. See how this looks. On this eye it isn't covered at all, so we get to go all the way down this way. Alright, let's see if we can clean this up, because that needs to sort of lift over this bit and then straighten across here. Lovely. Yeah, I look almost whimsy-less without the yellow dot. Like this looks like I'm devoid of all personality. I think it lines up well though. I think that's good. Might add a bit to there. Or actually I'll move this bit forward and it will just cover it. I don't really want them touching. I think that's part of the effect. Okay, let's add the glass, and then we will do the little yellow bit. Where is the whimsy? I have lost it. We are without joy in this world, without our weird yellow highlights in our eyes. Alright, let's piece this whole thing up. And then there's also the lapis bit up top that we will handle in a second. Alright. Okay. I think this should probably work. I'm also excited to see the final result. I think that the most complicated bit is this eye. Because I want to have the yellow bit further back, just for the sake of being asymmetrical and quirky and cool. And then the hair should be decently easy. Unless I try to go over the top with the ears, then the ears will be ridiculously difficult, because how do you make cat ears in this? Alright. This was a good thing to come back to. 2 months without streaming, and then we come back to this as a fun little impromptu thing. I was like, I was gonna record this anyway, and just like have it as just a time lapse, but this is fun. I think it turns out better as well because I'm working through the process of out loud. How do you make cat ears in this economy? Ah, can't afford the blocks. How much would Minecraft blocks cost in real life, given the fact that they're like a meter by a meter by a meter? Like ridiculously dense, surely. Okay, have the lapis come down. I think actually, because the brow, it needs to come down a bit on this one anyway. So let's do that here. Do the same over this side. The eyes in focus too. Usually, so you gotta put more effort in the rest. Yeah, like they're sort of the things that people will be looking at. They're the I guess the window to the soul is what people say, isn't it? Oh, ba-bo, ba-bo. Alright. There we go. I think that's good, and now we will look at doing the yellow funny thing. Right there. In this spot here. This bit. Alright, let's see if we can replicate the size of the other one despite the distance. Okay, so it needs to be bigger. It needs to be a lot bigger, actually. Bow, 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 bow. A bit higher as well, I think. Alright, how does that look? That's good. I think that works really well. Alright. Yeah, maybe we need to get rid of this bit of brow as well so that you can sort of see into it. Yeah, and then we'll have to raise this bit of lapis, but that's fine. It's amazing how, like, from the up close thing, you remove one block and you suddenly have to build, like, a whole new floor behind it over here. Just lift it all up. There's perspective. That's very cool. Alright. Then I will also open this up by a few blocks up here. Alright. Let's yellow it up back here. Let's do something definitively different than the previous one. Let's do like a whole... Or what if I did it like an actual like square here, and then it's like in a room sort of thing, or like it's got a back wall behind it, but it even has a highlight within the highlight in a way. That could be cool. Like how does this look? It's gonna need to be way higher, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. This is cool though. We're getting somewhere. I'll back this with like glowstone, I think. Will look cool. There we go. How does this look? We'll use the free cam. A bit faster. That is good. I think extending it probably on this side so that it's a bit wider will be good. Like that. Da-da-da-da. And then we'll do like a backing border of glowstone. How high is that? Yeah, that's a really good level, I think. So let's do glowstone as the back here. I could probably just do the /fill command for this part. /fill there. So there's going to be a lot of blocks on a flat plane rather than diagonal. Glowstone. Fill from here. Down to here. With glowstone. How is this looking now? Oh, that's actually so cool. Yeah, let's go see this. Oh, you did the math on how much money a meter of gold. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be rich. Look how many of them I have. Wow. I think that works really well. There we go. We'll do my hair. If you like, you know when you like sort of unfocus your eyes and like fuzz them and you get to see this. I think there we go. I think that works really well. That's my face coming along. Yeah, and it's very cool. All right. Let's do the hair, but I want it sort of separated in this back area. I want it in between the eyes and the front facial features. I think will go well. So let's use these blocks. I think the only one that I can't do that with is over here, because this one actually overlaps with the eyelashes. Yeah, a bit like that. Maybe there. Yep, I think that works well. Alright, yeah. And then we'll just do back here is the hair. Wow. We're rich. I've got so much. How much is amethyst worth? How much is I don't know, like I get what is the thing that's worth the most that is in Minecraft? Because diamonds aren't actually worth that much compared to gold, are they? I don't know. Which is worth more? I guess it depends on the quality is the main thing. I had to figure out, like, oh god, this is proper maths of like different forms of gold. I could never. Good job. Alright, hopefully this blocks out this sort of top area. And then we'll do the ears over the top of this. I just want to make sure that everything is looking good. Alright. I think this sort of goes up this way, so we'll do one of these, and then we'll carry this across. See, this is a like a straight diagonal line, whilst the face is actually like off by 2, so they're going to be getting more and more distant from one another at different paces. We'll sprinkle in more of the terracotta blocks just so that it can add to the sort of texture of the hair. I think will work well. Yeah, and there's like a bit along here, and then this sort of goes down on this side. I don't know if that's too symmetrical now. Oh no, that's fine. I think I do need a bit of granite just on this side. This is just a composition brain thinking now that it's weird that I only have granite in one bit. So just add add a tad of it up there will help. Actually, if they're used for the ears, that will make sense. The hair should be decently straightforward, I think. It's mainly shaped by the ears, actually. So if we get those right, then I think we'll be onto a winner. That's not actually that bad, actually. I think if we raise that one up a little bit, and then it's mainly thick on the sides, actually, which is interesting. So it's interesting. I did draw them, so. Yeah, and they mainly go up into like a right angle here. That's cool. Then they go into a darker tone though, so I might replace this. Actually, acacia does work well for this part. We'll do this bit. We don't need it too thick. It'll be fine like this. Sort of want it less thick because then it'll come out nicer in the image of what it looks like when you take away the perspective. Looks like it's made out of thinner pieces. Alright, I think this needs to be a sharper downwards thing. Is the last thing we need. And I'll do the inside of the ear. When I draw on your character, I had a bit of trouble with the hair, so I assumed it would be the same in Minecraft. It's like, it's very hard to do the kind of hair that I have on like my character design, and the Minecraft one is sort of replicated by the back, but like not really. It's hard to do. People have also said that the back of my head has Steve's face on it, and I can never unsee it, which is really upsetting. If you can see it, then I'm sorry. You'll see that in my videos from now on. Okay, this top area needs to be thicker. There we go. That's a cat ear. Let's just do the inside now, which I can do with probably this will work. Actually remove this bit of hair. I can do it even further back. Really break it into pieces. You can't and won't try to see it. Good. You've been saved. It's cursed once you do see it. Alright, let's add some white in this bit. There we go. What does this actually look like as the breakdown of it? Yeah, that's good. And then it will come see. Oh, it does look like my face. It does look like my face now. That's so good. That's so cool. I'm so glad. It looks like my face. It straight up just looks like my face. Brilliant. And then we can have this bit over here. Like, I didn't see the Steve when people pointed it out to me, and then they like drew it out on the skin. I was like, oh god, it's there. I see it now. Okay, I think that's good. This does go up along here afterwards, and then we got to do the other ear. But then I think we're actually done. We've done it in like an hour and 20 minutes. That's really good. Yeah, and this one's just going to be like, could probably do it over the top. So if I just do it like here. If I do it, I can literally attach it to this bit. And just have it as the, I guess it'll be this part. There we go. Do I have to move that down? Oh yeah, way down, but I think that does work. There we go. Nice. Almost done. We're gonna start seeing the Steve face in this one in a moment. Okay, it needs to like warp this way. It's too flat at the moment. Because it almost makes its own right angle by just being on one side of the perspective. God, it's way too high as well. Yeah, just like that. There we go. Does that work? Yeah. Maybe arch it that way instead. Oh, it's close. It's close, but it's not quite hitting it yet. Oh, we're getting closer. Still not at the treasure yet. I could use stairs. Stair. Give me some granite stairs. Does this look any better? Not really. Perspectivity isn't real, she can't hurt you. Well, I would still use caution at night. Make sure that your doors are locked. Scoundrel of a creature. Alright, let's see. Slabs. I'm just gonna get all of the detail we can because it's so close to the camera, it sort of needs it. If I do it like that, oh yeah, that actually blends the line really well. Maybe that way. Yeah, that works better. It's just that I feel like it needs to sort of be moved down by a block. I think. Let's just move the whole thing down. See if it works like this. It sort of needs to raise into that one. That's good. And then use this as a slab. How much sand is in 1 meter by 1 meter? That's a hard one. I think that's good, right? It's like a little wonky. Maybe we move it one to the left. We'd get into like minor adjustment territory. I think it's harder when you're doing this stuff closer to the camera. By quite a bit. That is better. I think less forward. Just have it go like along this bit. Just remove that. Yep, that's good. That's good. We're getting there. It's going well. Let's do this back area then. Think you're gonna go to sleep? Wow, thank you for coming. I think we're basically at the end, so this is almost very nearly the final result. Not perfect, but definitely much better than I thought it was going to be going into it. So yeah, have a good sleep. Yeah, this is thank you for coming. Video will be out on Saturday regarding all of this, so I know it's out of context at the moment, but we got fun stuff in the works. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. hope to talk to you soon as well. Alright. I think... I mean, that's done, right? That's basically... That's my face. That is entirely just my face. In the game. Looking awesome. Like you do. That's good, right? I mean, it's a little wonky. A little lopsided. What if does my shaders have a setting where I can turn off shading, like all shading? Like, is there a way of doing like smooth lighting off? Does that work on my shaders? A little bit. Did that make any change? Feels like it made a change, but I don't know. Oh, I've just quit the world. That's fine. I've saved the replay. I'll just save that as freaking face. Oh yeah. There's a gap in the right eye. Where? Oh, there. I'm gonna adjust that. Just add one there. There we go. Add another one there as well. I think that works pretty darn cool. Does that change anything? Smooth lighting being on and off? No, let me turn off my shaders. And then let's turn off smooth lighting. Oh god, it looks weird with no shaders. But I think it looks good. I don't think that's bad. I think the thing that's throwing it off at the moment is that the eyes sort of droop out the face. So if I just bring out this bit here, will that look better? I think it does, actually. I think that does help it a bit. If I just move these bits out and put like a face border, I think that helps quite a bit. And maybe I do the same up here with this bit, and then raise the top of the head to be a bit more square, and then it does look like a Minecraft character a bit more. I think this works. Hopefully. Hopefully it all works. That looks like a Minecraft character. That's me from Minecraft. As some sort of terrifying eldritch being that can be pulled apart at any moment. But that's me. That's me in Minecraft. We did it. Wow. Let me take a screenshot. We'll put that up on the community posts. you won't believe what's coming this weekend. The Eldritch Abomination approaches. There we go, though. We've done it. We've got it fully sorted. Yippee. Yeah, that's worked out way better than I expected. Very cool. Like, looking at it, you wouldn't really be able to notice that even like the ears are on different distances from one another. There's a little gap there that I will fix. Obviously you can tell with the eyes, but I think that's to be expected. But it's cool how we've done it. I think that is very cool. That's a well done job right there. That is terrifying in every possible way. Yeah, I need to sort out exact position and like stuff like that, but overall pretty darn cool, I think. You can see the shadows on the floor, yeah, but I mean, I could use lighting blocks for that. That is a useful lighting blocks that will work well, because I can... Oh, does that not... It doesn't completely get rid of it? Never mind. It's fine though, because the main angle, you know, you can cut and trim all that. I think that looks pretty cool. And it does definitely, like, it just break down as soon as you move even a muscle. But that's freaking me. That's crazy. I love, that's so satisfying to just, it looks like nothing, and then you stand here and it looks like me. These yellow bits in my eyes, I'd never realized how much hinges on them. I look like I don't look like myself without them. But as soon as I do have them, perfect. All right, well, we have finished that. I guess I'll raid someone. I haven't streamed stuff in ages, but we'll see if maybe the shrimps I can raid. If they're currently live, the shrimps, it's a 24-hour stream of just some shrimps in a fish tank, which is absolutely incredible. Yes, shrimps are currently going. All right, I'll raid the shrimps. Thank you all for coming. New video out on Saturday. I'll be in the Discord. Until then, feel free to you know, just we'll chat, epic, crazy, as I'm working on it. Hi Jazz, just ending the stream. Do you want to see my abomination before we go? Look, this is the quintupulized, atomized self, and then you stand here, and it's me, but I'm also scattered across the 9 realms. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. There'll be a video out, and I will hopefully be. I can hopefully stream sometimes. After like a week's time, I think, give it, and then I will stream whenever I wish, because this has been super fun to just do a chill one, and people showed up and just chat. But yeah, go enjoy some shrimps, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.